Howdy, y'all. I'm Adam, the Renaissance Nerd. We are well into the runs of the crap television we all subject ourselves to. Since the end of the summer, now into early fall, we got the She-Hulk, we got the Rings of Power, and we've got Andor. Yes, Andor just started, and no, it is not good. I'm sorry, I am not going to back down on this. Okay, I'm not sorry, but I'm not backing down on this. You are free to like it. Just do not lie to yourself and say it's Star Wars because it isn't. I like my adult Star Wars. Adult Star Wars right there. EU did it first. EU did it better. Andor is not Star Wars. And when you get disappointed, I'm going to say I told you so. Because all roads in Disney Star Wars lead to the sequel trilogy and Jake Skywalker. Do not fool yourself. Do not pretend. It's not Star Wars. If it was just generic sci-fi show that wasn't Star Wars, I'd probably be with most of you there, giving it a 5 or a 6, going, all right, done. But it doesn't exist in a vacuum. Okay? Moving on. Those 3 shows are shit. They have proven to be shit. They have lost engagement. Remember yesterday, I told you, or I didn't tell you, I talked about how House of the Dragon is so far, again, with no more numbers coming out, demolishing Rings of Power. Remember, not a Germ fan, not a Game of Thrones fan, but I can call striking a ball just like anybody else. Yesterday, told you how Rings of Power its demand has fallen by 13%, while House of Dragon continues to go up. What does that mean? It means that those involved with House of the Dragon understand how to do television. They understand how to tell their story, and they are, maybe rightfully so, properly working their in-universe member berries. They understand who their audience is. Their audience are those who want to remember the best of Game of Thrones. So they're trying to give them the best of Game of Thrones. Here's the thing. Unlike those who are, in my opinion, falling into the trap of Andor and Disney Star Wars, everybody watching House of the Dragon have not forgotten Game of Thrones Season 8. They have not forgotten that. They are very hesitant. They are enjoying it with genuine acceptance. But there is that little voice in their mind saying, don't buy in completely. They could still drop the ball and F it all up. Like I just said, the people in charge of House of the Dragon, those who are left, they fired the guy who's clearly ideologically crazy. They understand who their audience is. These other shows, they don't. She-Hulk definitely does not. Who is that show made for? We still don't really know. Written by a bunch of Karen wine moms who scream feminism, blah, 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 blah. Rings of Power definitely wasn't made for Tolkien fans. Was not. Tolkien fans have been rejecting that show since the first trailer. And Andor, again, not made for Star Wars fans, made to push agenda, made to satisfy some sick and twisted deconstruction effort that Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm, and everybody involved in that want to do to George Lucas's galaxy far, far away. So you understand what I'm saying? Audiences will go and engage where they're welcomed, where they understand that the people behind something are speaking directly to them, are trying to give them the best entertainment possible. Let's do some Google trending. We haven't done it in a while. It's about that time of the month. Once a month, we do this type of thing. Google trending here. We're starting with Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. You can see it right there. We're going to add these things in one at a time, and then with a surprise entry at the end, just to show you what actual fan engagement looks like over a very long period of time. Rings of Power, all by itself, worldwide, past week, looks like it's doing pretty good. Yeah, let's, you know what? Let's put in Andor. Star Wars Andor. There it is. TV series. Andor in the red. Woo! Rings of Power. Plummets. It almost flatlines. Andor, here's a week ago, the 21st. It's premiere date. That's expected. It dropped, but then remained even until today, where it is flatlined alongside Rings of Power. Andor looks like it's people are engaged. It's the hot new thing, new kid on the block. And people are falling for the trap again. I'm sorry, but it's a trap.
It's a trap!
Let's add in She-Hulk, attorney at law. Oops, I can spell. There it is. She-Hulk in the yellow. Uh-oh. Not as good as Andor, but better than Rings of Power. I still wouldn't call that great engagement, though. This is the She-Hulk episode the previous day. I'm sorry, here's the following day. Sorry, following day, December 22nd. Yeah, people still not caring about She-Hulk. That's a negligible bump from its flat line, and then it returns to the flat line. Engagement. Again, Andor, it gets its bump right now because it's new. We'll come back next week, maybe on Sunday on Roundtable, and we'll see how Andor is doing once the inevitable happens and it disappoints the people who have fallen for the trap. Let's bring in House of the Dragon. Let's bring in the popular kid on the block. House of the Dragon. House on the Dragon. House of the Dragon, Adam. Of the Dragon. There we go. House of the Dragon. Woo! House of the Dragon generally dominates. Even in its off days, Andor premiered fine, but then House of the Dragon continues to basically dominate everything else. And Andor, again, the new kid on the block, so of course it's going to rate. But look, Rings of Power, a show based on the oldest franchise in pop culture history, flatline. Nobody cares about Rings of Power in comparison, excuse me, I had to swallow there, to House of the Dragon. Dominating. The two head-to-head fantasy shows. It's what I said. The people in charge of House of the Dragon know their audience. People in charge of Rings of Power, they don't know their audience. They are not panhandling, sorry. They are pandering to the phantom SJW crowd who pretend to like stuff, who jump from franchise to franchise, complaining about their lack of whatever representation and diversity. Rings of Power is not satisfying people. House of the Dragon is. And look, She-Hulk, again, She-Hulk is basically the same now as Rings of Power. They're not. And Andor, wow, Andor, it's so great. If it's so great, how has it completely flatlined at this point? And now I'm going to bring in an outlier that has nothing to do with any of these shows. What am I bringing in? You can't quite see. I believe my camera's covering it, but I'm typing it in. One Piece, the manga. And just to prove it that it's what I did, I'm going to lower my camera so you can see it. Boom, see One Piece manga. I didn't bait and switch you. One Piece manga in the purple. 20 plus years since 1997, Oda Sensei has brought us the adventures of the Straw Hat Pirates. And I'm putting in the manga because the manga is what captures the news right now, because that's the story, live story. The anime is about to go into a massive filler arc. Massive, because they caught up to where the manga is. One Piece. That is fan interaction and devotion. Steady. People continuing to care worldwide because One Piece is a worldwide phenomenon. Everybody loves it. Okay, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. It is beloved around the world because it maintains its audience. Oda Sensei knows who his audience is. First and foremost, the Japanese people. And the rest of the world, they love it too. So why change it? You don't change it. Keep delivering to the primary audience, and everybody else is going to love it too. Because that's what history has told us concerning One Piece. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. House of the Dragon gets that spike on its premiere night, and it maintains it after, and it's going to drop below. Point being, One Piece shows you what active engagement looks like. Let's jump it out for a year, shall we? 5 years. 5 years. What the hell? Why the hell not? There it is. That is what consistent love and engagement looks like. It barely fluctuates here and there, stays 50 compared to all this stuff. That is what it looks like, guys. That is what delivering to an audience looks like. That is what caring about an audience looks like. Disney, behind both She-Hulk and Andor. They don't care about their audience. Amazon, Rings of Power, they don't care about their audience. House of the Dragon, maybe they do. It would seem at the moment they're trying to deliver a good escapism entertainment experience. One Piece, Oda Sensei, that's caring. And that's knowing that people care right back. In the end, you make a show to deliver to the audience. And if you deliver to the primary audience, that primary audience is going to pick up that flag. They're gonna promote you to the ends of the earth. They will have your back and they will bring in other fans. And you don't change what's working. That's simple. Fans are the lifeblood of everything. And if you deliver to them, you will find success. Because then they're going to be your biggest cheerleaders. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW Fifis. Hit the notification button, share my video if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave comments. Love to hear from you normal, regular fans just like myself. We are no different. That's why I want to hear from you. And I don't care what the Stans or the SJWs have to say at all, because 201, they are cowards behind keyboards, and I cannot wait for them to be triggered by this video, future videos, and other streams. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.